It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Bryant. Over Daniels. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Back to Young. Reza Shea with it. Okongwu a screen. Over to the left wing. Connects from three-point range. Okongwu's now got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And it's the Hawks ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Reza Shea. Here's Young from the arc. They get it back.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jalen Johnson.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Fox, goes back up. Left side, O'Neal. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
On the wing, Daniels. Young outside. Clock at 6. Here's Reza Shea.
And the glove in action, overwhelming the shooter with his quickness and then sharp defensive instinct.
Malone misses. Out to the right wing. Hawks passing it around. And that one's good, Reza Shea.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bryant. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Pass to Daniel. Back to Young. Daniels with it. Here's Okongwu. Johnson in the corner. Shoots from the elbow. And he knocks down the jumper.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this way.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. On the inbound, and Okongwu slams it in.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel. putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
On the wing, Johnson. To the wing right side. Now, here's Okongwu. 7 points in the game. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Payton. And it's Rizier with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. Young in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
On the wing, Daniels. Young inside. Rizier wide open. And the 3 off target. Down low. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, and putting some muscle on it. Fox sees the chance and just goes right up for the jam.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Guarded by O'Neal. Lakers trail by 6. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's the Hawks ball. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Daniels from outside. The shot, no good. It's been all about Okongwu for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Substitution. Number 31, Jamal Sampson.
Bryant inside. Bryant bullies through.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw, good, Bryant. The Hawks leading by 3. High post Young. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. A 3 off the inbound. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 6.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Pass to Kobe. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's Daniels. Inside. Johnson. Now Okongwu. Basket good. And 11 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important to Stacey.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Okongwu. Now Reza Shea. Okongwu a screen. Three-pointer. Rebound, Grant. Inside, Bryant sinks it.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent. Yeah, easy call.
For Atlanta, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. Lakers trailed by 8. Here's Payton. Yep, it counts. Payton's got his second basket of the game.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Pass to Okongwu. Johnson outside. Here is Daniels. 4 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Bryant is doubled. Off target there with the little leaner. The Hawks leading by 8. Pass to Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Horace Grant.
Clearly a foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Pass to Okongwu.
His first, team's 4th.
1:51 left in the first half. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Fox. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And Fox gets it to go. 1:29 left to play here in the half. Pass to Okongwu. Now Daniels. Guarded by Fox. And he drives in. Now Reza Shea. Rebounded by Malone. To the middle. Here's George. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Johnson. There's the triple. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Here's George. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. George has got his first 2 points.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Pass to Johnson. And that one, good. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the basket by Payton.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point lead. Driving to the basket. For Atlanta, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
2 shots.
That's good from Young.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's O'Neal. Okongwu grabs the board. Johnson for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll return shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. With the step back. Outside Bryant. Shoots over LeVert. Kobe can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Aston Yang. Shot clock at 6. Krejci. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And counted, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Atlanta leading by 7. To the paint.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
The Hawks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Kobe on the take. And with the rebound. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Aston Yang for the 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Niang's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta. Kobe up high, down hard.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
And it's Capella missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to LeVert. Latrey. Good on the triple. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
And continuing to impress and taking on more responsibility. LeVert understanding when he should look to score.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Pass to Krejci. Niang with the ball. To the inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Hawks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Man, it's good from long range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Outside for George. Back to Kobe. Takes the three. The shot's good on the assist by George. Kobe's got 14 points here in the second half.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Now, man. LeVert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 10 points for Caris LeVert.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And he can't bank that one in. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Oh, the D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Krejci. Still yet to score. Niang in the post.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so it's Atlanta riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got
61. The Lakers. 46.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Young. Johnson left side. Pass to Riziche. On the wing, Daniels. Okongwu with it. He's covered by Grant. 6 to shoot. Daniels from outside. Drops in the tray.
Late reactions defensively. He quickly takes advantage. Grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Daniels with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Young, and it's Russell.